I used to love the nightlife and hang out in a bar. I used to hit the bottle, but then I hit a car. I'm laid up in a wheelchair, paralyzed for life. Got money through a settlement to see me through the strife. My attitude is different now, the future's not so bleak. I even got a mansion and filled it full of freaks. My life, such as it is. My life, such as it is. Such as it is. My 7 friends are with me, they're brilliantly deformed. I got a girl called Franny, my shelter from the storm. Don't trust your feelings of pity, the hard times never last. Without a leg to stand on, I still manage to kick ass. It's my life, such as it is. My life, such as it is. Such as it is. Paralyzed. Paralyzed for life.
With all the scandals in the news, many of us wonder what the world is coming to. Here's a story that will restore your faith in mankind. Everyday heroes, heroic just for getting up every morning. Fontaine, black, blind, yet tragically lacking even a hint of musical ability. Lefty, masseur to the stars, his nimble fingers hobnobbing with the world's most famous buttocks, until his hands were viciously ripped off in what only can be described as a bad career move. And Blazer, a pillar of the community, forced to sell his body piece by piece to pay gambling debts. And finally, their leader, king of the cripples, if you will, Riley O'Reilly, a reformed drunk, an indigent ne'er-do-well, a transient rummy booze hound, tosspot alcoholic vagabond.
All right, you made your point.
Who learned the negative repercussions of being hit by a 4,000-pound luxury automobile. So tell us, how do you go on?
I call it the 5 Fs. Friends, family, and my girlfriend, Franny, who's a fabulous
How inspiring.
Not to mention the insurance payments and shrewd investments, or as I call it, being filthy, stinking rich.
Oh, I didn't realize. How filthy stinking rich are you?
Doll, if I could poop, I'd wipe with hundreds.
You have the soul of a poet. There it is, the strength of the human spirit. This is one reporter whose life has changed after spending time with these brave individuals. With my finger firmly up the pulse of the city, I'm Sassy Maloney.
And we're out.
Bravo! A stirring piece of journalism.
Wow,
Whoa,
you
yeah.
are a true professional.
That was
and you got a nice
great.
rack.
Get away! I don't want to catch your quadriplegia. I'm so tired of these feel-good handicap stories. I want hard-hitting news, like the dog wedding we did last week.
What about all that hero stuff? Surviving without problems.
You want problems? My makeup person quit this morning. Do you know how tough it is to find a good makeup person? So don't cry me a river.
Yeah, I saw it all on TV. You know, the camera really flatters some people. But not you guys. You look like a bag of hell.
So that was our 15 minutes. Somehow, I thought there'd be more to it.
My deal.
No!
Personally, I don't think you should have said we had stacks of money.
Come on, Mary, what's your problem with that?
For one thing, it's a lie.
Oh, so now I'm supposed to start telling the truth all the time?
And it attracts undesirables. The lunatic fringe.
Hello? We are the lunatic fringe. Chicks dig guys with money. Since I don't look that good in a bathing suit, I thought I'd just help out my case a little bit.
I'm telling you, this kind of thing brings all kinds of worms out of the woodwork.
Hi, I'm looking for my father.
I gotta admit it, Spaulding. You're good.
I'm sorry, son, but you have the wrong address. Your father doesn't live here. Tell us where you live, and we'll take you home.
I ain't saying nothing till I speak to my daddy.
Apparently, grammar isn't going to play a part in this. Not that I don't have sympathy for a blind, fatherless runaway. But we're playing poker here, kid. Hasta la bye-bye.
Grizz, what about Fontaine? The resemblance.
Oh, wow. They do look alike. What a coincidence. Good luck, blind kid.
Fontaine, do you remember dipping your wick, about 10 years ago?
Are you saying I have a son? Papa Fontaine.
Good. Now, can we play some cards?
Imagine finding out you had a kid after 10 years because of some news story.
Watch their body language. It's like they've never been apart. They're surrendering to their primal biological instincts.
I admit I don't know much about raising kids. Here. Careful. It burns going down. Oh, wait, what am I doing? Giving booze to a child? Sorry, son. I gotta brush up on my daddy.
Just think about how amazing this is.
Yeah. I'm done.
What does our relationship mean to you? What does the future hold for Franny and Riley?
I was thinking we could rent a movie and get some Chinese.
We've been through so much together.
Franny, you know how I feel about you.
I think it's time to cement our relationship.
You don't mean the M word.
Don't be ridiculous. No, we don't need a piece of paper to validate our love.
Oh, am I glad to hear that? A lot of women screw up a good relationship with words like fidelity and commitment.
What I meant was, I want to have a baby.
A baby? The B word? It would change the whole dynamic of our relationship.
It would make us grow as human people.
The feedings, the baths, the funny smells. How's a baby gonna get used to living with me?
This is just like my daddy learned me. Throw it to me here, son. Good throw, boy. Good. You're a natural. You got an arm just like your old man. Come on, Grover. You're on fire. Coming at you.
Poor little blind black devil. His mother's probably worried sick.
I ran away from home once when I was 10. Well, I didn't exactly leave. When I came home from school, my folks had moved. I bet Mom's gonna be so relieved when I finally find them.
We have to find Grover's mother.
Let me make a phone call. Hi, News Chickie. It's the Blaze. You know, from the story last week? About the cripple guys in the mansion? The rich guys. Yeah, I'm calling from my yacht. Squawk! 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 How would you like a story about romance, sex, and runaways? Good, and when I'm finished, I'll tell you what happened to Fontaine.
You're being selfish, immature, and shallow.
Exactly. What kind of father would I be?
Hear that? It's my body clock, and it's going off. That's the snooze alarm. Next time it goes off, I'm gonna do something about it.
It's just such an awesome responsibility. Me? A role model?
Let me bring it down to your level. Getting pregnant means lots and lots of sex.
When do we start?
Nothing bonds a man and his boy like the great outdoors. Come on, pal, it's late. There's some Z's calling our names.
What the hell's with the schmaltz? From Mr. Grease it up, stick it in, go to sleep?
Grow up. This is about the art of seduction. A woman is like a flower, her tender petals yielding sweet nectar.
Thank God you let me clean up this pigsty. Franny deserves better than your stick mags and dirty laundry.
King Slam Bam lives!
What the hell?
The Benson stimulates ovulation.
Sounds like our cue. Let's go.
Your cue, maybe. This is just getting good. Yeah!
98, 99, 100.
Now what do you...
Hello!
Checking your temperature for maximum sperm viability. According to my biofeedback chart, peak fertility occurs in 5 seconds. Hurry, let's go.
That's it? Did we just...
Yes, and you were wonderful.
What are you doing now?
Aligning my negative ions with the Earth's gravitational pull, increasing chances of insemination. Great work. Now you can go to sleep, Dad. Come on, baby. You're the one. Swim, baby. Swim. This stimulates the chromosomes for optimum impregnation.
I'm sorry, honey. You know how much I care about you, but I can't go through with this.
Riley, I want a baby, and I'm going to have one with or without you.
A new development in the Manged Manor story.
Hey, look, we're on again.
Good work, Blazer. This will help Grover's mom find him.
Blazer did something nice.
Must you be so cynical? Can't I do something out of the goodness of my heart? And possibly get a reward?
So, how's the baby making coming?
I can't go through with this. Some people make lousy parents. My mum and dad come to mind. I'm another one.
But Franny's heart is set on having a baby. And she'd make such a wonderful mother.
Oh, let's face it, she's just about perfect.
Except for her taste in men.
Amen.
That's right.
Well, if she's looking for a male donor, I'd be glad to lend my humble services. My sperm is her sperm.
Whoa, I wouldn't mind getting in on that action. I'd inseminate her brains out right here in the kitchen. Come on!
I wonder if I could ever bring myself to touch one of them.
Then I'd bend her over the couch and inseminate her again.
Maybe if I just close my eyes and think of a big, blonde, Bondi lifesaver.
Then I'd take her outside in the grass and just...
Guys, this is my girlfriend you're talking about.
Yeah. Show some respect to the woman he loves.
Thank you.
And count me in on the Pokin' Franny bandwagon. But I'm not going last.
Good morning, fellas.
Hi, Franny.
Come into the living room. I have a surprise.
That was fun last night, Dad.
And we learned some important safety tips about toasting marshmallows, didn't we? I got a surprise for you, son.
For me? What is it, Daddy?
Every boy should have a puppy. This here is Tater. Go ahead, pet him. He's all yours.
Gee, thanks, Dad. My own puppy.
You can look now. Well?
Hello. Remember me, the paralyzed guy who owns the house?
Oops, sorry.
Are you pregnant?
Oh, not yet, but soon. And I want you fellas to get used to having a baby around.
I'll drink to that.
Voila! I'm sure real baby arms are much stronger.
Oh, I envy you, Franny. I'll never know the joys of motherhood. The skyrocketing estrogen levels, the raging hormones coursing through your veins. However, My breasts are very tender.
Gee, Franny, all this pressure, I don't know if I can perform.
Oh, poor baby. I'm sorry it's put so much stress on you. I thought you might have a little problem. But it's all taken care of. Yeah, I picked this up at the cattle breeding clinic. It helps the bulls make a donation.
Whoa!
Now, let me just turn it on.
Whoa, hey! Whoa! It's sucking me in!
Oh, there's got to be a low setting here somewhere. Okay. Now, you should be finished in a couple of minutes.
Thanks for coming with me, Grizz.
Well, when you told me you were doing something sneaky and dishonest, I knew I was your man!
Franny will never know. I'll get all the slap and tickle I want, but no babies. It's brilliant.
Mr. O'Reilly, you didn't specify what plan you wanted.
Oh, what are my choices?
With the deluxe, you get a licensed doctor, anesthetic, and a vasectomy village balloon.
What's the other plan?
With the basic, you get Carlos, our gardener, and his weed whacker. You're up, Mr. O'Reilly. Mr. O'Reilly?
Come on, lads.
I read that microwaves will sterilize you. Yeah, there we go.
Right now, I'll put it on for about, 2 minutes. That should cook everything pretty good.
I know this would hurt if I could feel anything. Wow, it's getting really swollen.
Of course. What are we thinking? It's like a potato. If you don't prick them with a fork, they'll explode.
No, don't poke my boys. No, Grizz, stop!
Riley, are you okay? Riley? Jeez, he's out cold. What am I going to do? I know. I'll have a drink.
Hello, I'm Claudia. You have my son. When I found out he was gone, I panicked. Then I saw that news report on TV.
Hard to believe. For once in his life, Blazer did the right thing.
Oh, you guys are never going to let me forget it, are you? It's ruined my reputation.
Tell us about the night Grover was conceived.
Yeah, it was exactly 10 years ago this June. The day was red hot. The kind of hot that gets under a man's skin, makes him all crazy. The moon was full. Everything about it was magic. It was a night of pure animal passion.
That's the most beautiful thing I ever heard.
That's exactly how I remember it. Except, I was out for my morning run when out of nowhere this guy stumbles into my path.
Oh, my.
And that was it.
Now that's the most beautiful story I ever heard.
Anyway, nice meeting you all, but I've got to take Grover home.
Oh, don't go. Grover needs his daddy. You could live here. Maybe we could work things out. I'll be glad to fall on top of you again.
But, Daddy, I don't to go.
It's for the best, son. Don't worry, we stay in touch. I promise.
Okay, let's go, Grover. Grover?
Oh, you mean that wasn't your car?
You know, Hunt, I've been doing a lot of soul searching. Maybe we should continue the bloodline so that we live on after we're gone.
Oh, that's a beautiful sentiment, and I'm so glad you feel that way. But I've been thinking too, and is this the world we want to bring a child into? Not until we have clean air and water and ginkgo biloba available to everyone, soy products in every kitchen. Maybe then we can have a child.
But who knows how long that's going to take? We could miss out on our most fertile years.
Well, how about this, just in case? We freeze my eggs and your sperm.
Geez, Franny, do you know how much that costs? We don't have that kind of money.
Well, we can do it right here. Oh, yeah, there's plenty of room in your freezer.
Another family reunited. Another happy ending. Thanks to the Nose for News team. I'm Sassy Maloney saying, I'm Sassy Maloney.
That turned out great. Thanks for the tip. I can't believe I'm getting my own talk show. I really appreciate you financing it.
No problem, baby cakes. Now rub Daddy's ears, would you?
Couldn't sleep either, eh?
Well, been a crazy couple of days. Thought maybe a little snack would settle us down.
I'll find us something tasty. Franny? And Riley?
We shouldn't eat their food.
Oh, whatever it is, we can replace it. Actually, looks pretty good. Someone hand me the frying pan.